What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Today we have the official update information regarding Diablo Immortal, what we are going to see in the update that is coming in just a few days. I'm talking about the 22nd right here of January. We will be seeing this in North America. Now, yesterday I did post a video regarding what was coming to the game from the Chinese version of the game. Let's see how this all falls in line, if everything is going to be the same or if there are going to be some differences. There's a lot to go through here today. As you can see, the codex is quite full. Let's get through all of it right now. Tonis Renewal limited time event. Pretty cool looking castle there. I actually really like the artwork that they did there. This is the god of Pantheon. Invites you to his renewal. A call to bask in the fading glow of a finished year. Begin and cycle anew. Welcome to a new year with open arms and optimism. All right, this is going to be happening from January 22nd, and this is going to be going until February 13th. But what exactly is this? What are we getting from this? The 5 tasks to complete for rewards include dungeons, elder rifts, killing elite monsters, bounties, and defeating Jungwin. Once he's been found. Completing these tasks earns you red bags and sem. There's no limit to the number of times you can complete these tasks for rewards, but there is a weekly limit for how many rewards you can earn. 30 bags and 100 sem each week that Tonis Renewal is active. So again, we saw the activities here. We're talking about dungeons, we're talking about elder rifts, elite monsters, bounties. These are things that we're doing anyway inside of the game, so it's another farm mechanic, which is fine. I'll take the extended rewards. Red bags are celebratory Tonis Renewal rewards that can be gifted to a friend or to your clan. Not only can you receive rewards when you open the bags that were sent to you, but you'll also receive rewards for sending red bags. So it's a nice social feature inside of the game. I actually like that they're trying to promote that. So get the bags, send the bags. We actually had this in the game, if I recall. In the past, we were sending these things to others throughout the clan chat. And you'll receive the following rewards for sending red bags in game. 1 red bag is 1-star legendary gem. 20 is 2-star legendary gems. 1-star legend. 40 is 3-star legendary gems, and 60 is 3 rare crests. So rewards are fine, nothing crazy. Completing daily tasks can also yield sem. I think that's how you say it. Each time you contribute a sem, you'll receive a random reward: gold, scrap, dust, and a random legendary gem. Again, I like this honestly for whatever can upgrade my gear. That's what I'm excited for. All right, now we have also the Jingun Eater of Mountains. Tonis gifts, daily tasks, defeat the beast himself. You'll notice some of the rewards that we can have there as well. From January 22nd through the 13th, band together with fellow adventurers and hunt down the fabled terror Jingun, Eater of the Mountains. We've fought him before. While the hunt of Jingun is afoot, you can complete a daily task that transports you outside the world of Sanctuary to locate signs of Jingun. Each reward you with gold, scrap, and dust. If I recall this fight in the past, it was very easy to do, and I would assume that this would be the same. Defeating the Mountain Eater for the first time will earn you 1 Telluric Pearl and a legendary item. Defeating each time after grants you 2 red bags for the renewal. I wonder if this is the farming that we were talking about in the previous videos. Like, you'll be able to get the red bags, which don't honestly give the most amount of rewards. So maybe we're not actually looking at something that is the best for a farming mechanic that's actually legit. The Fractured Plane. In this return of the Fractured Plane, you'll have the chance to pick up 2 available build options when entering. You'll also have randomized affixes and modifiers similar to when playing Elder Rifts. So it's going to be a little bit changed up in there, which is kind of cool. Hunter's Moon Phantom Gallery. This is, well, another thing that we can engage in that's going to be gem focused, if we recall. Let's read through it. The Hunter's Moon Gallery is a festive way for players to acquire legendary gems, crests, gem fragments, and more. Starting on January 22nd. Using Litra will purchase the ability to draw 1 item at a random from the available item pool. There are 10 items in total, and you can acquire once. Each time you draw an item, the cost of the next draw will increase. So this is that. I mean, honestly, a lot of the big spenders inside of the game say this is one of the best ways to get legendary gems at the lowest of cost. But it can also get quite expensive if you are someone that's not used to spending money inside of the game. But this is a good legendary gem option. You also, players can earn additional rewards on draws 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 10, getting these items as well. So cool. If you want to engage in that, I believe you do get one free draw to start. The Builder's Beacon, which can be used to create a portal to the Elder Rift, can be used for 60 days. So is this that thing? That's fireworks right there. This is different. The Builder's Beacon, which can be used to create a portal to the Elder Rift, can be used for 60 days. For those that earned the firework vendor contract from last year's Lunar Splendor Phantom Gallery, you can once again paint the sky with the Spirited Celebration. All right, so I did earn that last year, and a lot of players who are playing probably have done the same, so we could do some fireworks in West March if we want to. Lytra can be purchased with Eternal Orbs, and any unspent Lytra will be removed once the Phantom Gallery ends on the 13th of February. Note that the drop rates are below. So obviously you have your legendary crest times 25 is a 0.08% chance. The brown fragments right here, you could see odds are not in your favor, but if you do plan on doing this, you'll have to go from start to finish to get all of those rewards. New limited time event, Gem Surge. What is the Gem Surge? Let's read about this and really find out and get a little bit more depth. Herodric alchemists have discovered a breakthrough in their mastery of gemcraft and can now better increase the potency of those potent gems. From the 22nd through February 13th, you'll be able to earn polished jade to upgrade your legendary gems to 3, 4, and 5-star quality. Earn progress in Gem Surge by using external and legendary crests, spending obols in the Phantom Market, and Lytra in the Phantom Gallery. There's also a weekly login reward that will give users progress in this event as well. I wonder how much progress you can actually get inside of this as a free-to-play player or someone that's not engaging in all the spend. Actually, though, this polished jade, kind of cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how it actually plays out. The total earnable amount of polished jade for this event is 22. Keep in mind if you're eyeing to upgrade a 5-star, 5-quality gem. These are the following costs to upgrade your legendary gems. Okay, this is important. 5-star legendary 2 quality to a 5-star legendary 3 is 1 polished jade. Okay, 2 to 3, super easy. Actually, everyone's gonna be able to basically get their 2-star rank 5 stars all the way up to 3, no problem. 5-star, 3-star quality to a 4-star quality is 7. And a 4-star up to a 5-star quality is 22. So it looks like the earnable amount being 22 means you'll be able to get 1 from 4 to 5. Now for me, I'm probably going to be looking at my Blood-Soaked Jade, which is now a 3 out of 5. I do have a 4 out of 5 that's sellable in my bag. What I could probably do is get the 7 Polished Jade, get it up to the 4 out of 5, and then sell that and get about 150,000 platinum for it. So make sure that you figure out what your progress is going to be forward and how it can best affect your account in a positive way and your pocket in a positive way as well. You have the gem trial. Okay, you could try out these gems. I don't particularly like gem trials. I don't love them. So we're going to just say skip that. But there's a bunch that you could try. We got the Phantom Market coming. That's going to be here from the 22nd of January. And again, I personally like these cosmetics. I like the Asian-inspired, Asian-in-theme cosmetics. I don't know if you guys do or don't. The Phantom Market, though, it's completely up to you. You get 1 free draw, and your odds are right here. What you're looking for right here is the 0.13% chance of getting that main cosmetic. Remember, you could also get a main portal. They are cross-class, and they could be on any class that you're playing as. You also will get a bunch of other cosmetics that would be bound to your class, and for spending and doing all of that, you unlock other cosmetics, emotes, and portals as well, all bound to the class that you're playing at the certain time while you're doing this event. Typically about $170 in spend to do that from start to finish. That would earn you 2 or 3, depending, 2 or 3 bound cosmetics with bound portals, and also it would get you the Phantom Market cosmetic right here and the portal that go along with that are cross-class. I personally love the idea of cross-class cosmetics. I think they are so valuable because you can go to any class and actually run around looking the way you want to look inside of the game if you care about that stuff. But they're also not cheap. So let's not pretend that they are. All right, moving on. Celestial Serpents Tempering and Refining. The Celestial Serpents cosmetic, one of a new original feature to upgrade the appearance of these gilded snakes. In exchange for eternal orbs, you can choose either to temper or polish your cosmetic. If you have a Celestial Serpents cosmetic unlocked, you'll be able to trade orbs to temper and then polish your illustrious garb. What does this even mean? Tempering enhances the enchanting appearance of the serpent and changes the color of your primary attack to match the chosen color. Polishing introduces a new finisher effect when slaying elites and bosses. New animation appears on your enemy. So is this going to be on the Phantom Market cosmetic or on all of your cosmetics? I'm not really sure. It seems like you can now like bling out your cosmetics or something like that. All right, we talked about how there was an auto battle mechanic coming to the China version of the game. Is this it? Is this all that we're looking at here? It's saying that we're adding the ability to do bounties with our familiars. So we're not going to actually have to run our bounties. Crazy that the familiars are going to be able to do this. This is for a limited time. What my guess is here, guys, is I guess that they're trying to see if this is a feature that we like. And if we do, maybe it can potentially come through as a feature that is always there. I don't hate running bounties, but I actually would love it if the familiars can run all of these things so that we can focus on things that we want to do, like PvP or gameplay modes that come to the game. And we didn't actually have to do all of these things, and the familiars can do it for us. I know that's a hot topic, and not everyone agrees with that. But, I mean, if you take the Sanctum, for example, I'm going to get more value running the Sanctum manually than I will by sending my familiar to go do it. But I don't really want to run a Sanctum, so I'm willing to take that decrease in reward by letting my pet do it. It's probably gonna be the same for bounties because your familiars aren't going and collecting all of the resources that you collect while doing it. Instead, you can go farming in open world and maybe do even better with the resources that you grab. Yeah, so that's it, really. Basically getting the bounties available. It's gonna be available for 60 days. We have some balance changes, and these are ones that were leaked out. I covered them in the leak, and now they are official, right here. Undying Rage, barbarians can no longer move or stop battleground idols by using Undying Rage. The chain spear damage is increased by 26%. Immobilized duration reduced from 6 to 4 seconds. Breaker's Wheel, Hammer of the Ancients. The barrier of the earth now has life equal to 250% of the barbarian's life and can be attacked and destroyed. And Grim Roost for Whirlwind. Healing is increased from 3% to 6% the damage of done. I actually like that. A healing barbarian. It's kind of cool. Not something I've ever particularly used, but it would be cool. Demon Hunter. Agony's Spectre or Escape targeting range is increased by 28%. Twisted Weird, multi-shot explosion damage increased by 20%. Flayer's Banquet, Vengeance, Shatter Armor effect increased from 4% to 7%. Increased damage taken per attack. Yeah, it sounds like the Demon Hunter's getting a big buff here. Brutal Temperance, Vengeance, piercing rounds damage increased by 20%. And Duplicitous Prophetics, knockback shot distance increased by 12%. Demon Hunter is getting a straight up big buff. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Demon Hunter doing well in the game over the next few months. Necro, Black Wall, Skeletal Mage, damage is increased by 22%. Tempest, no second chances, wins edge. Additional damage is increased by 18%. And the Wizard, Eye Plucker, Electrocute, shock damage increased by 29%. So a bunch of buffs along the way. Nothing for a few classes, but a bunch of buffs are here. We have some events going on right here, which I can actually probably even show you in better fashion on the map. But yes, we do have all of these events coming back to the game. The Fractured Plane for Tang Shi, 22nd through 29th. Alley of Blood, 24th through 31st. All clans on deck, 25th through February 1st. Tang Shi's Fractured Plane, 29th through the 5th. Why is that on there again? It's literally just going the whole... I guess it's just going to continuously keep coming back. Trial of the Hordes, 31st through February 7th. Into the Dark Woods, 7-day event, February 1st through the 8th. Tang Shi's Survivor's Bane, 5th through the 13th. Conqueror, 7th through the 14th. Hungering Moon, 8th through the 15th. Now, if we want to, we have it right here on the calendar as well. You can see how that looks. Returning Jousts also, Wild Brawl, Shady Stock, Alley of Blood, All Clans on Deck, Trial of the Hordes. But what we were just looking at on the blog post, we also have a nice, clean looking calendar that Blizzard provided via their X account. If you want to see it in that fashion, just take a screenshot right here and then you can have it saved on your phone. All right, let's keep on going here. Feature updates. Resonance cap increases. This is going to always happen. Always going to happen. The resonance cap has been increased to 13,024 from bonuses due to embedded legendary gems on rank 10 legendary gems. Once you reach the 1300 mark, you'll gain access to a new tier of resonance wings. Man, these wings are going to be so big, they're going to be dragging on the floor. Dark Wood and Ancient's Cradle monster changes. We're increasing the monster density and rate in which they respawn in certain areas within the Dark Wood and Ancient's Cradle. Happy hunting. Wow. This right here is essentially talking about maybe better areas to go farming. Maybe some new farming zones for us. Very nice. We need that. We're getting congested in the same areas. Wouldn't mind more farming. We have the conditional drop rate, increase the drop rates of 5 stars. So we're going to be able to modify your drop rate. Make sure that you choose what's best for you to get the gems that you're looking for. That's going to be going on from the 22nd through February 13th. Display of left and right ring updates. Left and right rings now have their icons oriented in different directions for better readability in the inventory. That's fine. I never found it weird. Rings and bracelets, I mean, I guess they are identical, kind of. Yeah, maybe that'll be helpful. I'm sure it will. Armory UI improvements. We've added a new filter option to the Armory. Missing equipment gets automatically replaced with same name items, and you now have the option to only save sets to your loadout. Cool. That's been getting better with time. I still, personally, with my Armory, I like to manage like a farm build and a PvP build. Once I start getting too many different ones, it gets messy and it's hard to keep up with. Immortal sigil changes. For Immortals, when you turn in your sigils, you can now turn multiple in at one time rather than needing to do them one at a time. Enjoy the newfound stacking, which is great. Little quality of life. Survivor's Bane's updates. This UI indicates which classes a chosen skill are from. Developers note. The intent behind this change is that Survivor's Bane has internal achievements for upgrading 2 skills from a single class fully during a single session to unlock a skill which can be used in future sessions. This change is intended to make it easier to know which skills belong to which class in case players aren't certain. That's a good idea, actually. So now when you can get those additional unlocks, you can figure out which class it's with because you may not know in case you're just always playing a certain class. Dismantling items at the blacksmith, quality of life. When dismantling your items at the blacksmith, you now have the option to select multiple set items when dismantling. Cool. That's great. Friend update list. We're fixing a bug in which the friends list caused characters to be cut off too early. Cinematic mute option, so if you don't want to listen to it. Additional stash tabs. Wow, check this out. 3, 6, 7 stash tabs right now. Some of this may be because of the Boon of Plenty. We've added 2 additional staff tabs for purchase, which will cost 2,000 platinum each. Woohoo! 2K platinum. I guess it's really not a lot. You get 300 for free a day. Terror Reign monster health change. We reduced the health of monsters, including the Lord of Terror himself in the quest Terror's Reign. I've seen a lot of people complaining about Diablo and how they just can't beat him. I guess it's just because combat ratings are too low to get there, but I've seen a lot of complaints, probably from newer players. I haven't experienced it myself. Quest UI updates. When completing a side quest in a story, if any story adventures are unlocked in the current scene, the unlocked quest name and steps to unlock will now be displayed. Cool. New ways to earn Reforged Stones. We've added the option to earn a Reforged Stone by purchasing them from Lieutenant Fizrah in Westmarch and from participating in Battlegrounds. Cool. Necromancer summon updates. We fixed some rare cases where the Necromancer summons despawning. And a bunch of bug fixes, which we can check out at a later date. Some cool stuff. What I did not see inside of here was anything about auto battling or the auto farming feature. We did see this happen in the Chinese blog. I spoke about that yesterday. I wasn't sure if we'd be seeing that come here to United States or North America. Now, I'm wondering if that's just what we're seeing here. Bounties being able to be done by familiars. Is that what they're considering over in China, auto farming? Maybe, but I don't think so. And I'm wondering, because as we know, patch notes don't always give us all of the information. I'm wondering if there's going to be an auto farm mode or an auto battle mode in the game that just wasn't spoken of here in the patch notes. We'll have to find out. That'll be very soon. I'll see you guys back inside of the game.